So for this one, you want to set up with the bottoms of your shoulder blades at the edge of the bench and your shins vertical. The goal is to feel your glutes drive your hips upwards in this exercise. I want you guys to start standing with upright posture and arms at a letter T. You're going to hinge your trunk forward as you reach one arm across and touch the opposite foot. The goal is to feel your hamstrings and glutes working as you hinge from your hips. I want you guys to start standing in a square stance with feet pointing forward and hands on your hips. As you alternate legs stepping back, you should land on the ball of that rear foot, lowering down and then reversing the movement back up, making sure you emphasize your weight on that front leg, returning to your starting position. Now, setting up in a quadruped position, guys, you will abduct one leg out to the side and squeeze that same glute. Keep your chest facing the ground and the tempo controlled. This exercise starts with your back in a stable quadruped position with a bent leg pressing back into hip extension towards the ceiling. For the first set, think about your foot pressing up and behind you as you squeeze that same glute, keeping your spine in a neutral position. Now, this variation of a bridge is different due to keeping the bottoms of your feet pressing together. This really provides a different sensation to feel your glutes with the knees apart and externally rotated hips. Now, this exercise is great for building stability because you only have one point of contact with the ground. Set up with your feet parallel and your upper back on a steady bench or surface. Lift one leg up and keep your chest curled forward to perform the single leg hip thrust, driving through that grounded leg. Now, this is a wider stance squat, and it's great to actually add weight if you want to in the future, or just performed on its own as body weight. I want you guys to stand with your feet turned out and wider than hip distance. As you squat down, keep a slightly upright chest and aim the knees in line with your feet. I want you to start in a square stance and use one leg to step behind and across, lowering your rear knee to the ground. Now, this one is really going to be done at a medium tempo. It's not a high intensity exercise for building the glutes like this I'm showing you here. I want you to focus on your control as you hop from side to side, allowing the opposite hand to go towards the opposite foot. Now remember, you're still stepping behind your rear foot, just like the curtsy lunge, but move with control. This one is great because it really stretches the glutes and inner thigh muscles, as well as adding that hip mobility when you lower into the movement.